Kosovo has a long history of conflict. About a decade ago, the extreme inter-ethnic tensions between Serbs and Kosovars resulted in violence, namely the Kosovo War of 1999. Following NATO military involvement, the conflict ended as Yugoslavia was forced to withdraw its troops. Kosovo became the UN's protectorate under UN Resolution 1244. In 2008, Kosovo declared its independence.
But I'd say in this community, the challenge about a lack of education is far bigger here. So 96% of the Roma, Ashkali and Egyptian community have not finished compulsory education. And that, compared to the rest of Kosovo, the rates in the rest of Kosovo are about 0%. Almost everyone goes to compulsory education.
To the west of Kosovo's capital, Pristina, you will find the community of Fushë Kosova. This is where the Ideas Partnership is located. This community is populated by Roma, Ashkali and Egyptians. These are some of the most marginalized communities within Kosovo. It's been more than 10 years since any armed conflict, but these communities still face extreme unemployment, lack of basic infrastructure, poverty, as well as discrimination.
So yeah, in terms of integration, the Roma are the hardest. And not, I guess not only, but due to the language. To a great extent, but also the lack of educational opportunities and the extreme poverty.
So my name's Elizabeth Gowing, and I'm British, but I've lived in Kosovo for 8 years, and I'm one of the co-founders of the Ideas Partnership. Which really just came out of this one conversation with a girl telling me that she couldn't go to school, which made me mad as a teacher. So I told Jelana, the little girl, that since I'm a teacher by profession, since I speak Albanian, that I would teach her. And then she said, well, can some of my friends come? And I was wondering how many people she was talking about. So I went out with her and her dad round the houses in the community, the people nearest her, just to see if there were other kids who were in the same situation. And we spent one afternoon and we visited 18 houses, and in those 18 houses there were 21 children like her. So it was really at that point that I realised this wasn't just about one girl, it was a systemic problem.
Although the Ideas Partnership focuses on providing support for children to get into mainstream education and staying there, they also run Saturday activity sessions, art and music and dance classes, lessons for those who can't go to school, and adult English and literacy classes. In general, the initiative aims to improve the community as a whole.
Well, I guess it's a belief in education, in the transformational power of education. Whether that's for an individual or for a whole society. With education, that's how things can change.
Any donations will go a long way to change the prospects of those living in Fushë Kosova, and particularly the future of the younger generations. The money donated will allow the Ideas Partnership to continue its work, fund necessary transportation costs, pay the staff and teachers, as well as contribute towards the setting up of a much-needed kindergarten.